Look, I can't say that I'm actually even surprised about this because this is something that should have even happened at the beginning of the season. Okay? Yes, I get it. Maybe they have plans for him. Yes, of course, I get it. Sometimes he goes through injury problems, but it's something that should have happened at the beginning of the season. Okay? Because look, what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to say is that Mamelodi Sundowns, right? They're actually considering loaning out Rushine de Reuck. And that has always been my own perception. That has always been my own opinion from the beginning of the season because I knew that he was not going to get playing minutes this season, right? Even last season, he didn't even play a lot of games. He only played about 2 or 3 games. And this season, he has only played once, which was that game against Polokwane City when Sundowns actually lost 1-0, which remains their only defeat of this league season. So Mamelodi Sundowns defender Rushine de Reuck, he could still secure his loan exit, you know? So it even goes down to the point where even the head coach Miguel Cardoso has approved of his departure. So Sundowns initially rejected an approach from Sekhukhune United for the defender's loan move at the beginning of the season. Remember that. However, the situation actually seems to have actually changed, right? So De Reuck has reportedly reached out to the Portuguese coach seeking a release to actually secure more playing time elsewhere. Okay? And Cardoso, who apparently prefers to actually like work with, how can I put this, man? How can I put this? Like, Cardoso, I can actually see that he prefers to work with a much smaller squad, based on my own observation, right? He prefers to work with a much smaller squad, So that's the reason why he has actually given the 28-year-old, Rushine de Reuck the green light to actually secure a potential loan move. And de Reuck actually was a pivotal figure, for Mamelodi Sundowns at some point in time, and also Bafana Bafana, following his arrival from Maritzburg United. But last season he actually found himself on the sidelines, featuring in just 5 games for the first team, and his influence dwindled significantly after a promising start, partly because of a long injury layoff. So in this current season, de Reuck has only played once, and he would have actually hoped to get more game time, right? But look, guys, there's so many other players. I mean, there's now Malibongwe Khoza, who's on the rise. I mean, there's Grant Kekana, who has just returned from injury. Mutobi Mvale is also going to return very soon. I mean, you still have, you've got plenty of options in that defense for Sundowns. So even Rivaldo Kutzia, despite the fact that now he has been deployed much more as a midfielder, he's still a center back at the end of the day, So look, in this current season, de Reuck, he has only made 3 appearances. Remember, he did make some 2 cup appearances in the MTN 8, out of a possible like 25, and only 1 league appearance. So currently, Cardoso relies on Grant Kekana, Musa Libusa, and the emerging talent Malibongwe Khoza in that heart of defense, as I mentioned. And Mutobi Mvala will likely be ahead in the pecking order as he nears his return. It's only a couple of weeks till he returns from injury. And in addition, the club is has already signed the Argentine defender, Lucas Suarez, a left-footed centre-back. So the 29-year-old, remember, he has agreed to join Masandawana on a 6-month loan deal with an option to actually make the arrangement permanent. Okay, so that also could mean that de Reuck, man, his Sundowns career might be nearing an end as well. So that's why I'm thinking maybe this deal could even be made permanent. Or even Chiefs can buy him because he's a quality defender, And what else can I say, man? This will actually do him more good in terms of actually securing his spot at the national team, So yeah, Sekhukhune United, they just continue, man. It's always them. They always take players from the big 3. Yeah? It's like it's now becoming that situation where they're becoming a club where they're taking rejects from Chiefs, Pirates, and Sundowns.